How goes it, friends? Sweenholic here with a look at Apple White, daughter of Snow White, from the brand new Ever After High doll line, the sister line to Monster High, featuring the children of famous fairy tale characters. The story begins with the packaging. Apple White comes in a window box designed to resemble a book. The left-hand side is made to look like the spine of a red book, with a symbol of a long-haired girl that seems to be the Ever After High equivalent to the Monster High Skullette, as well as Apple's name, her portrait, and the seal of the royals. The top and the right-hand side appear to be made up of book pages. In the lower right-hand corner, there's a heart-shaped padlock reading Ever After High, with a key containing the logo and the letters E and A. Through the window, you can easily view Apple and some of what she comes with. Keeping up with the storybook theme, the background within the window is that of a book cover, totally tailored to Apple White, with her name in the title, the blurb that she's the most fabulous one of all, and other character-specific imagery, as well as writing in lots of different languages. Turn the box around and you'll get a brief explanation of Ever After High, specifically the whole Royal Rebel dynamic. Basically, the backstory is not one of simple good versus evil, but of the royals, i.e. the kids like Apple who embrace their fairy tale character parents' legacies, and the rebels, i.e. the kids who want to forge a fate all their own. Also back here, you'll see Apple's bio and information next to a full image of her, as well as images of other Ever After High characters thus far available as dolls. All in all, appropriate and incredibly well executed packaging. I love it. Now for Apple White herself. After one look at Apple, you can tell she's a royal all the way. As you'd expect from the daughter of Snow White, she has incredibly fair skin. Apple also has a beautiful face. However, while her makeup pattern is the same, it is incredibly normal compared to the Monster High ghouls I'm used to looking at. She has blue eyes with brown eyebrows and pretty real-life looking eyeshadow with a little bit of purple thrown in. Her lipstick is red with a few added dots on her lower lip, I guess to simulate gloss. Apple has long, light curly blonde hair that is mostly worn down, but does feature a little bit of pre-styling in the back that I'm not going to be messing around with. In her hair, she wears a red hairband with ornate patterns. It also features a red bow and a gold crown piece up top. Like I said, she's a royal through and through. Apple accessorizes with lots of gold jewelry, including bow-shaped earrings with an apple hanging from them, with the right one a little harder to see due to her hairstyle. There's also her very intricately designed necklace and bracelet, and a bow-shaped double-fingered ring. Apple's attire is most definitely befitting of a royal princess-to-be. She has on a strapless dress with a red top and black lace lining. The poofy skirt part is two-layered. The outer layer starts out white at the hips, fades to pink, and then starts fading to red at the edges, and features white floral designs and a barely visible diamond pattern. Like the top, it is also lined with black lace. The underlayer of the skirt is red with shiny golden vines with apples here and there. Up top, Apple wears a poofy-sleeved short jacket that's white with golden lines giving it an all-white checker design, and golden lining at the sleeves. Down below, Apple has on a pair of black fishnet stockings and a pair of red high heels, having apples at the heels, and 3 golden straps with bows on each one. Apple features articulation at the neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, and knees, all in the same fashion as we've seen on Monster High ghouls. Also, like the Monster High ghouls, Apple cannot steadily stand on her own, but luckily comes with a 3-piece doll stand packed behind the box background. Apple's stand is, of course, golden with tall rod and clamp. The base is the same padlock as the paper insert we saw on the window. While Monster High dolls usually come with composition book-style diaries, Ever After High dolls come with character-specific bookmarks that you snip off the box background and unfold to read some of their stories. Besides the stand and bookmark, Apple comes with a golden hairbrush that's shaped like a key and features that long-haired girl logo among other minute details. Although it's going to take much more skilled hands than mine to tame that curly mane. She also has an apple-shaped red basket-styled purse with golden stem, leaf, and handle. She doesn't come with anything you can put in there, but the top does come off if you have something else small enough that you want to stash inside. Now for the question a lot of us have been asking. How do Ever After High dolls relate to Monster High dolls? Well, who better to look at Applewhite with than Draculaura as Snow Bite? Taking them off their stands and removing their shoes, these 2 dolls look to be about the same height, but keep in mind there are other body types in the Monster High line, and there likely are or will be in Ever After High. The heads and faces, while similar, definitely have different aesthetics in shape and size. Ever After High doll faces seem slightly wider and less angular than Monster High doll faces. Also, the Ever After High doll limbs are a little bit thicker than Monster High ones. There are other places online that take much closer looks at some of the bodily differences, but I feel it would be too ungentlemanly and, well, creepy for me to go undressing dolls on camera. So if you want to know more, go hunt around online. The clothes, hair, and accessories all feel to be of the same good quality, which is a definite plus. So there you have Applewhite, who ushers in Ever After High here at the House of Holic. Despite any differences, Ever After High dolls look and play enough like Monster High dolls and feel like a fine extension to Monster High. At the same time, they are different enough to where they could still stand on their own as a line, which is good for folks who don't have much interest in Monster High. Personally speaking, if I had to make a choice, my heart still lies with Monster High. However, I welcome Ever After High into my collection with open arms. Ever After High will also be a great option for kids and parents looking for an alternative to more typical doll lines, but may be a bit put off by some of the spookier elements of Monster High. Ever After High is currently available only at Justice stores, and you should expect to pay between $20 to $30 for them. I don't know when they'll be available elsewhere, so keep checking online and at your local stores. Stay rad, folks.
Okay.